Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Hey, buenos dias.
Oh, buenos dias.
I don't think that's right. That's Spanish and not Portuguese.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't remember what they say in Portuguese.
But this isn't a Portuguese-speaking episode, only 50% so. This is actually the Biscotti episode.
Oh, okay.
Because I managed to get 2 Biscotti beers,
Yes.
but the second one is from Brazil.
Exactly.
Let's start with the first one because I'm now scared of it. It just flew out of the bottle.
Yeah. It was very lively when you opened the can.
Yeah.
It was very excited to get out and for us to drink it.
So I've now made a mess on the table. It is Goose Island's Biscotti Stout. It is from 2022. I think I got it discounted at the web shop. It's a stout aged in bourbon barrels with cocoa nibs, toasted almonds, anise seed, and natural flavor. And it comes in at unknown percentage. I can't find it anywhere.
Choosing on the label part.
14.3% ABV. So let's see if it's actually effective.
Before we taste this, what of these flavors do you think will still exist? The cocoa nibs, the toasted almonds, the anise seed or anise, or the natural flavor?
Natural flavor for
Natural flavor, sure.
I think there will still be bourbon flavor in this.
I think we'll get cocoa nibs still.
Yeah.
Because chocolate usually holds up pretty well.
Yeah.
And then I think the anise also might be a little licoricey.
But since it was so lively, it might have gotten bad in the
It
bottle.
has a bit of a chocolatey nose to it.
It doesn't smell super sour.
It smells really good.
Let's try it.
All right. Shit in this. It smells like almost like a chocolate chips. Actually, I'm definitely getting the cocoa nibs.
Yeah. So this one is not sour or infected. I think it was just very lively.
Yeah.
I did.
Maybe the bottle was a little shook up on you coming over.
I took the bus here.
Well, I don't know what you did. You probably just
Yeah, maybe.
shook it up really hard down the hallway.
Okay, so this is better. I thought it was going to be at least mediocre, a 4-year-old stout, but Bourbon counties have held up.
They usually have a better shelf life than a lot of other pastry stouts that you find.
Exactly.
I would say this is probably the best expression of cocoa nibs I've ever had in a beer, because you really taste like you're drinking chocolate chips. Kind of cocoa nibs are not chocolate chips, but it's very chocolatey, kind of bittersweet chocolate flavor.
It has a boozy afterburn. It kind of does.
A little bit, but I think that the anise seed and the almond give it a little bit of this marzipan-y flavor. For me, they kind of rounds off the alcohol burn.
Yeah, the tasting notes say that, you could get some marzipan or buttered toffee.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this is a biscotti.
Well, I mean, the chocolate doesn't really make it that much of biscotti, but it is toasted almonds, and that does kind of give it a biscotti kind of flavor. But yeah, I don't know really what I would expect with the biscotti, quote unquote biscotti flavor itself. But I think this is actually a quite good beer, and it's held up very, very well. I don't know what all of the other 2022 Bourbon County brand stouts came in at, like what the overall ratings are. But I would imagine this one probably didn't get the highest ratings compared to a lot of their other ones.
They made so many.
Yeah. There's always like at least 7 or something. And then they have the extra special 4 or 5 extras that nobody ever can get hands on.
But yeah, basically all of them have 4.3 or higher, and this one has a 4.18. So this is the lowest rated.
I assume, I don't know why I assumed it, but I just kind of assumed that this was one of the lower rated ones. But I got to say, it's really good.
I'll give it a 4.
I'll get a 45, actually. I think it's very drinkable.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad.
I mean, the nose isn't super rich, but it tastes quite drinkable. I really like that one. Okay, so what do you have next?
The next one is from Brazilian brewery called Dude Brewery. Dude Brewing. They're from Caxias do Sol, Rio Grande do Sol. The descriptions are all in Portuguese, but it's called Red Power the Whale Red Velvet Biscotti Cake Stout. 12.5% ABV.
It's part of the Red Power series.
Oh, they made more Red Power?
Apparently.
Dude, Red Power.
I'm guessing their White Power series didn't go over as
Yeah, so they have Red Velvet Choco Cookie, Red Velvet Coffee Shake, Red Velvet Pancake. I mean, just don't combine. Red Velvet is something by itself, right?
Yeah, so red velvet is basically a chocolate cake made with vinegar and red food coloring.
Exactly. So Red Velvet Fruited Stout, what? Red Velvet Coconut Cake, then it's not a Red Velvet anymore. But we have Red Velvet Biscotti because this is the brand of the show and of the episode.
When I smelled this at first, I was like, ooh, that smells really a lot, like in an artificial kind of way. But now that we've had the Bourbon County, we're trying this now, it's had time to breathe a little. And I think the nose on this is actually quite nice. Actually gives kind of like almost like a peanut butter beer smell.
There is some peanut butter going on here.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Cheers. Cheers.
Mm-hmm. This tastes more artificial.
Definitely. But it's got a weird tanginess to it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it. I guess in that way it does kind of taste like red velvet cake.
If you say vinegar,
yeah,
then maybe that makes sense. Isn't there a translation feature here? Essa aqui não veio para ser discreta. Uma imperial pastrystout intensa de respeito.
You can always do a screen capture then open it in the translation.
Boring. Já chega no aroma com bisquito amentigado, baunilha, cocoa e crema. Yeah, that pretty much describes it, right?
I think so, exactly.
I think this is not as good as the Bourbon County.
No, it's almost got like a bit of a hazelnut flavor to it.
Yeah.
Which I think is where that artificialness comes from. I don't mind it. I think it's pretty good. I love the art on the can. So I would have definitely probably picked this up when I saw it somewhere.
Yeah.
Overall, I think, this is a solid 3.75 for me.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know, maybe if it was barrel aged or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I would want to not have that tart side flavor.
Well, so for me, it kind of tastes almost like a really good red ale that's been kind of like, that has a really roasty flavor profile on it. So that's kind of what I'm thinking whenever I've tried the end flavor, which is, it works with the funkier front taste on the beer. So I think it's interesting, and if you really work through the flavor, I think you'll find it kind of an interesting beer to discover.
Yeah.
But if you're just like drinking it for drinking it, I think you're probably not gonna like it very much.
But both of them are interesting. I'm glad the Bourbon County held up. I'm not sure we've had a lot of Biscotti beers. We haven't had a Biscotti episode ever, but I don't think I've had a lot of Biscotti beers.
We've definitely never had any Biscotti beers on the podcast, and you just don't come across Biscotti beers that often. It's not really a thing, because usually I think because almonds play such a strong role in a Biscotti, it would almost come off as a marzipan kind of flavor by default.
Right. A number of years ago, Evil Twin had an imperial biscotti break with a number of variants and Overworks, the Brewdog side project thing, had a brain dead biscotti sour beer. I'm not sure how well that worked. That's basically That's basically what we've had. And Poppels had a collab with Evil Twin where they made the Swedish Fika.
Swedish Fika,
But those, exactly.
break or whatever. Yeah.
But those were collabs with Evil Twin.
Yeah. I remember that now. Totally forgot that exists.
Yeah.
All right. Well, pretty fun. They are really fun. Thanks for bringing this to the show. I am really glad I got to try another one of the Bourbon County brand stouts from 2022. You know what? When we were flying, we had the layover in the Shanghai airport. There were 2 different Bourbon County bars.
Nice.
And we did not drink at either one of them because they had the most generic beer styles on tap. And then nothing you could buy like in bottles or cans that we could see. So we just chose not to buy their beers.
That's very sad. Last time I was in London, I went to the Goose Island bar there. They didn't have a single stout.
I think that's crazy. Come on, that's like your whole brand.
Maybe they just didn't get any shipments or something. But they just had the regular IPAs, the stuff that at that point was at Systembolaget shelves.
Yeah.
It was so boring.
I know. I think these were mostly beers they probably just brewed for China.
That's fun.
It would have been fun, but no.
No.
When you looked up online, like we looked on Untappd, what the ratings were, it was like, I'm okay. Yeah, I would rather try to find Chinese beers.
Yeah.
Well, we'll call it a wrap here.
Yeah.
And you can find us on whatsuntapodcast.com, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, and wherever you find podcasts. So until next time,
Keep drinking, you dum-dum.